Okay, our paper title is The Effect of Household Waste Treatment on the Quality of Clean Water in the Rivers. Introduction. This research is motivated by the urgency of the importance of clean water and sanitation for a decent and sustainable life. Therefore, the aim of the study is to determine the causes of the decline in river water quality and to show the importance of improving the incorrect processing of household waste and access to clean water that is safe and free from household waste contamination is very important for public health, economic welfare, and environmental sustainability. Meanwhile, in many development countries, including Indonesia, river water pollution due to household waste disposal is still a serious problem. This phenomenon is further exacerbated by rapid population growth and urbanization, where sanitation and waste management infrastructure is not developing as fast as community needs. In many urban and suburban areas, household waste disposal, both in the form of wastewater and solid waste, is often directly discharged into river without adequate treatment. This has contributed to the deterioration of the quality of river water, which is the main source of raw water for many residents. Household waste containing organic material, nutrient such as nitrogen and phosphorus and hazardous chemicals such as detergent and microplastic pollute river water and causes various environmental problems. One of the most obvious impact is eutrophication, where increased nutrient in river water cause excessive algae growth, reduce oxygen levels, and ultimately threaten aquatic life. In addition, poor water quality also increase the risk of spreading water-related disease such as diarrhea and skin infection, which are very detrimental to public health, especially in areas that lack access to proper sanitation. In this context, the study aims to evaluate the effect of household waste disposal on river water quality using appropriate water quality parameters such as pH, organic content, and nutrient concentration. The study is also expected to provide solutions that can be implemented by local governments and communities in an effort to improve household waste management and maintain river water quality sustainably. Research method, observation, first location, to determine the location of the river to be studied, pay attention to points suspected of being affected by household waste. Second, parameters, to determine the parameters to be observed such as physical, color, odor, temperature, turbidity, chemical, pH, dissolved oxygen level, BOD, COD, heavy metal, and biological abundance and type of plankton, macro invertebrate method by using a water sampling method that is in accordance with the parameters being observed, record observation data systematically. Third, check frequency. To conduct observation periodically, for example, weekly and monthly, to see change in water quality. Second, deep interview. This method is a process of collecting qualitative data through structured or unstructured conversation with individual or groups. This also aims to understand the perspective and experiences of individuals related to a complex topic and ask several questions such as interviewing residents around the river, especially those living near household waste sources. How do they process household waste? Do they use a waste management system? Do they know the impact of household waste on river water quality? How do they perceive river water quality? Result, type of household waste that causes pollution. First, detergent. Phosphate content in detergent increase the risk of eutrophication, which damages the balance of the water ecosystem. Second, kitchen waste. Leftover food and cooking oil trigger the growth of decomposing bacteria, which reduce dissolved oxygen in water and cause odor. Third, bathroom waste water, like soap, shampoo, and toothpaste contain chemicals that are harmful to aquatic life. Then, improper waste management method. First, direct discharge into river. Waste that is directly discharged into river without filtering result in direct pollution. Second, non-standard septic tank. Seepage from septic tank that are not watertight causes groundwater pollution that eventually flows into rivers. Then, impact on environment and health. First, damage to river ecosystem that cause death of fish and aquatic plants. Second, contamination of clean water sources, resulting in rivers becoming unsuitable for daily needs. Third, increased risk of disease such as diarrhea, cholera, and skin disease. Discussion. Various approaches have been proposed to address river water pollution due to household waste. The theory of integrated waste management suggests a combination of solutions involving government, the private sector, and communities in handling waste in a sustainable manner. For example, implementing a wastewater treatment system at the household to community level is key to preventing direct discharge into rivers. In addition, a participatory approach to environmental management involving community awareness is essential to support pro-environmental behavior in managing household waste. To evaluate the impact of household waste on river water quality, it is necessary to measure several water quality parameters such as pH, organic matter content, total suspended solids, and nutrients such as nitrogen and phosphorus. This water quality measurement method approach is important in providing an overview of the level of pollution and determining appropriate mitigation steps. The use of scientific method to measure water quality can provide results that support the implementation of better water management policies. Literature shows that river water pollution due to household waste is a serious challenge related to Goal 6 of the SDGs. Research on the impact of household waste on river water quality is very important, not only for environmental health, but also for public health. Implementation of effective waste management solution and proper water quality measurement are critical steps in achieving the availability of safe and sustainable clean water in accordance with the SDGs targets. Conclusion: from the result of observation, literature review, and deep interview, as well as the discussion of the result of this study, it can be concluded that household waste has a significant impact on river water quality. Detergent, kitchen waste, and bathroom wastewater contain chemicals that are harmful to aquatic ecosystem. The habit of dumping waste directly into river without treatment worsen pollution, damage ecosystem, and threaten public health. These findings support the Sustainable Development Goal to ensure access to clean water and proper sanitation, especially urban areas with high pollution density. Recommendation: first, education and training. Conducting educational program on waste management and its impact on health and the environment. Second, collaboration with the government, proposing to the government to provide better waste treatment facilities and easy access for residents. Third, community monitoring, forming water quality monitoring group in the community that can report change and help maintain river cleanliness. Fourth, kitchen waste management, encouraging composting from food scrap and separating used cooking oil for recycling. Fifth, making biopore infiltration hole. This biopore hole helps water to be absorbed more quickly into the soil so that it does not directly pollute the river. Six, use standard septic tank. Provide information and technical assistance to the community to use septic tank that meet standard and recommended regular suction. 7. Anti-river waste campaign. Conduct social and educational campaign to invite the community to stop dumping waste into rivers and maintain environmental cleanliness. Thank you. Thank you for your attention.